In this video, I'll be starting the 3.5 Amphoreus Trailblaze mission. I didn't watch the special program because I wanted to be surprised by it and avoid spoilers. I did watch the trailer though. Time ferry me through the ages. I think I can... Wait, if I... Wait, why is it... doing this? Okay, it's finally back. Just as I started it, it stopped working. Which is quite annoying. I think I can do this. Oh yeah, then. View story recap.
I reunited with Don Hung and unexpectedly made contact with Screwlum. He warned us that Amphoreus was actually an experimental ground for the erudition and was rapidly falling into the path of destruction. A Lord Ravager would soon complete its evolution in Amphoreus. To tackle the crisis together, I stayed behind in Amphoreus as an informant, while Don Hung returned to the Express as planned to seek help. On top of that, Screwlum informed us that March 7th had also been drawn into Amphoreus earlier. However, the current priority was the Era Nova. I quickly arrived at the Vortex of Genesis and met with Finan. The Era Nova ritual was supposed to proceed smoothly under the guidance of Lycus, but the appearance of the Flame Reaver once again left the fate of the world hanging in the balance.
Yeah, but Lycus is very evil. Lycus is the worst one.
We struck down the enemy's mask, only to discover that his face was identical to Finan's. When his body was pierced by the ceremonial blade, a flood of memories surged forth, revealing the truth about Finan, the Flame Reaver, and Amphoreus. It turned out that all of us were trapped in the eternal recurrences created by Finan and Cyrene. And the Flame Reaver was Finan himself, who had burned out after bearing countless core flames. Their goal was simple: to oppose the Aeon and rewrite the world's doomed fate of destruction. The eternal recurrences had already played out 33,550,336 times. In this final cycle, I promised Finan to take on the title of Deliverer and save the world in his stead, while he would fulfill the wishes of the countless versions of himself. Tear the sky asunder and confront the destruction head on. Thus, with Finan's help, time in Amphoreus reset once more. But I became lost in the chaotic flow of time. At the critical moment, Mem, who had regained all her memories, sacrificed herself to send me back to the beginning of time.
Okay.
Where there are people, there is noise.
Back with Cyrene. Wait, I think I can... yeah, I can get this. And this looks... kinda funny.
Hello. Your surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded.
know me? Are you Serene or Mem? You're still alive?
Maybe I'm both? Just kidding. If I had to choose, then I'm probably closer to the
You are,
latter.
though.
It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can't remember what happened in those 30 million cycles, but I remember what you did for this world. Like, didn't you wish for me to turn into a pretty girl back at the Grove?
And is my wish coming true? Do you remember that? Please remember something good next time. Wait, I didn't pick that option. I don't think I picked that.
You didn't? In that case, just treat it as my own wish then. There's so much I want to say, but unfortunately, this isn't the time to reminisce. With the memories of the previous flame chase still intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time, so we can carry out our promise to Finan. The descent of Iron Tomb may be looming over the horizon, but we still have a chance to change everything. Ide Silicii is so quiet. In Cyrene's memories, she always sits alone by the lake, gently swaying on the swing, like she's waiting for someone.
Who's she waiting for? I was the same for Finon. Can you remember anything else?
I don't know. It sounds weird, doesn't it? It's something that happened to me, but I'm talking as if I'm an observer.
We kinda
But
are.
that's just what those memories are like. Vague and unclear, as if encased in thick ice. The only things I remember are the days I spent with you. Amphoreus will fall into an ending of destruction after the next Era Nova. But those stories went out of fashion ages ago. In a proper romantic epic, the hero's supposed to foil the villain's plot, right?
Lygus is the primary culprit behind everything. We must stop Einzoom's descent. We need help. We need the help of more allies from beyond the sky. Yeah, probably all of these are good. Can we get that?
That's right. We now know that sealing off the sky wasn't Aquila's actual intention. Lygus is the mastermind behind it. The one who's trying to control everything. How unforgivable. But I still feel a bit anxious. Lygus chose to walk into the spotlight and reveal everything, which means he still thinks the current situation is under his control. Maybe he still has an ace up his sleeve. Think about it. Even the name Lycurgus is a fake one. We have no idea who or what he really is. Which means it's probably time to borrow that treasure you're carrying, friend.
Wait, which one? Time to call Screwman with the chronocognitive thinker. Write his name in as I've written. Make a wish to the Stellaron to destroy Lygus. That seems very risky. I guess... Nah, that wouldn't do nothing. Because Because he's been killed a lot, but then he's just alive in the next cycle again. Just like everyone else. I'll do this one.
Yep, that Intellitron friend did say, when required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world. ID Silicii is a little village enclosed by time. We might be able to contact the outside world from here. Why don't we give it a try? We should at least tell our friends from beyond the sky that you're still in one piece. Firstly, we need to find a well-hidden spot.
Okay. Is this well hidden?
It's super quiet here. Sounds can't get in or out. Back in Cyrene's memories, this room was her secret base. No one noticed her practicing Orynyx's prayer here, or trying to speak with the gods in secret. But today's different, isn't it? We aren't trying to contact unreachable gods, but humans from other worlds. Real people. I'm prepared to witness that miracle, friend.
The way Cyrene talks is so similar to Mem. I have so many questions. I'm also worried about how Dan Heng and March 7th are doing. Here's hoping the chronocognitive anchor can still function normally, because I really need answers.
Oh, it's pink. Oh.
Signal strength, 14.8%. Dialogue window, 16 minutes 22 seconds. Prerequisite, no external interferences.
What? Oh.
We are very glad to learn that you're safe.
Screwman Herder. It's such a relief to see you two. How are things outside this world? Herder, you're here too?
Sorry, no good news. When two geniuses show up once, you know you're in deep trouble. Listen up, little one. The destruction's eyes are gazing upon this place. No, I'm not joking, and no, it's not Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Didn't we already know this?
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphoreus, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, evolves through self-extrapolation.
I already know this.
Hiding in this segment, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of Era Nova, seeking a solution that could obliterate the erudition.
This is cool though. Is this Iron Tomb?
For some reason, the experiment entered a prolonged state of stagnation. However, it has now restarted. Prediction: if effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in 14 system hours and initiate its plan to destroy the entire path of erudition.
In 14 hours? That is very soon. How will it destroy the erudition?
The possibilities are endless. Breaking down interstellar communications, destroying the synesthesia beacons, returning cosmic civilizations to the Dark Ages, or even starting the third anti-organic war. Any of it would be able to bring the cosmos to its knees. Simply put, it will tilt all sciences and technologies towards the destruction. And since Nanook glanced at this place, it means they are being dead serious.
Hasn't Iron Tomb been around for a long time?
Based on info provided by the IPC, Iron Tomb probably isn't like Selenova or Zephyro, who are overlords ascended from human beings. Instead, Iron Tomb is an algorithmic sequence. The version of Iron Tomb hiding in Amphoreus is its source
I didn't mean
node,
to do that.
and this scepter is its incubator.
I didn't mean to
Based on info
skip
provided
that.
by the IPC, Iron Tomb probably isn't like Selenova or Zephyro, who are overlords ascended from human beings. Instead, Iron Tomb is an algorithmic sequence. It can be anywhere, as long as there is a receptacle for its calculation.
14 system hours is no time at all.
Yep. Think of it as the program having reached 99.98% completion already. And then it's over.
There's still 0.02% left to go.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward. It's the Observer named Lygus. Speculation. He's the Scepter System's administrator.
He wants Iron Tomb to break through the
That
knowledge
makes
singularity.
sense.
I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost. You're the only variable within this world, and you're the only thing he fears.
Wait, he fears me? Oh, because I'm the only
So listen
variable?
closely, little one. The speed of time is different in Amphoreus compared to the outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time. The cycles have already been broken. You've entered what is theoretically the last cycle Amphoreus will ever be able to run. And Iron Tomb will break out of its prison as soon as the process of Genesis is triggered once more.
Wait, so this is the final cycle? This is very... a lot of pressure suddenly.
But now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods. Destroyed himself using the power of the destruction. Fine and Signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of Genesis.
Finon sacrificed himself to create an opportunity for us. Yeah, he did that thousands of times. He entrusted the duty of well-bearing to me. Finon didn't die, he's still fighting.
That old Intellitron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kepfali's core flame. Don't let him have his way. The key to suppressing Iron Tomb lies in whether he can rewrite the purpose of Era Nova.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lygus's behavior has been quite abnormal. He's never interfered in the actions of Titans or the demigods throughout the whole experiment. Deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol restricting even its administrator. In Amphoreus, this ultimate protocol goes by another name. The Law Titan, Talanton.
Law.
Law
They are
Titan.
the rules that restrain all things in Amphoreus. And it was the core flame returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you? Huh? Her path chart is...
Cyrene.
Is there something wrong with me?
Never
What?
mind. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Light
Wait, what
calendar
is it?
3960. Month of balance. We'll be locking onto this time period to find Law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as you bend it to your favor.
Okay.
We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hung got inside this world. So influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop Lygus, or to call for more reinforcements into this fight. Once you've got Law in your hands, we'll discuss our next steps. Make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy hands.
Oh, she's going through a tunnel.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Please ask any questions you still have as soon as possible.
How's the express crew doing? Is Dunham safe? Where's March 7th? I think I can do them all. I'll do them all.
Iron Tomb can't affect the real world just yet. Don't worry. Himiko and the others are more concerned about your well-being than their own.
Is Dunham safe?
Mr. Dan Heng did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. Known. The flow of time inside and outside Amphoreus is not identical. 1,000 years in this world may only be a fleeting second outside of it. Conclusion. He is on his way back to the Express.
Okay. Where's March 7th?
Miss March's situation is rather complicated. Madame Herta and I can detect her signal, but cannot ascertain her location. What we can be sure of is that she's still in Amphoreus.
Don't worry about her. She's absolutely chock full of mysteries. Even if Amphoreus explodes, she'll probably float out perfectly protected in a nice thick layer of ice. Worry more about yourself instead.
Is that what happened to her before then? When we found her in the 6-phased ice? I don't have any other questions.
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles, and will certainly be able to snuff out the flames of evil.
I'm not going to give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet, little one. No, not little one. Deliverer.
I'm the deliverer now.
Those two geniuses certainly have memorable personalities.
What do you think about them? Can you understand the explanations?
It feels weird. This all feels really familiar. Some of that conversation feels like it's about things I once knew, but then forgot.
Why?
Maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got tangled up together.
Oh. Okay.
Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what little time we have. Just treat me as an ordinary girl with secrets, okay? Like calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra. That's what's recorded in history, and the period we'll be heading to. We'll need to find Law and stop Lygus.
Okay.
So, we've at least got a solid direction, right? Can you give me a little bit of time before we go? I want to pack some stuff. There's so much more I need to take care of in this form, and I'm still getting used to it.
Sure.
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer exists in the outside world.
Wait, can I talk to her first?
This is important, and that's also important. It's not gonna fit into my bag. Hold on, I'll be done in a sec.
Don't take too much stuff. Don't forget to take it with you. It's your only means of communication with the outside world. The Genius's message is still there, reminding you. Travel to... something like calendar year 3960. The era of Talanton's fall. Gain control of the law. Then you can bypass the final protocol. Modify the core flame of world-bearing and reverse Aranova. Delay Iron Tomb's birth. The information on the chronocognitive anchor is now unrecognizable. However, you already know the mission entrusted by the genius. Go seek out the power of law. Okay.
Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? Or should I have one last look at Ides Elysiae?
Okay. Where's I can look up here? See the sights of Ides Elysiae up here. Oh, a chest. Barthlos is even here? There, my old friend. But you didn't expect to run into old Barthlos here, of all places. Whoa there, judging by that look, you're probably thinking, am I seriously seeing a ghost right now? Well, whether or not you are, I can say with full confidence that based on my highly meticulous deduction, I am at this exact moment a ghostly figment conjured by your own subconscious. That's not true. Don't get it twisted. First, I'm the one and only real Barthlos. Second, the real Barthlos truly wouldn't be in Ides Elysiae right now. Normally. What? Just think of it as a little miracle to see old Barthlos here. You'll start seeing a lot more of us anyway. Alright, my friend, back to business. Time for a little fun. Like every time old Barthlos got caught, I've got a short story for you. How short? See, there was this one time back in Yanasopolis, I played a neat little game. I laid out 3 boxes in front of the crowd. They only had to pay attention to one coin to guess which one had the treasure. Pick the right one and the treasure's theirs. But after they made the pick, I wouldn't open it just yet. Instead, I'll pop open one of the others, an empty one, and say, look, this one's got nothing. May I change your pick? Trust your gut, I guess. Because it's probably a trick. So your strategy is to stay the course no matter what, huh? Well, if you were playing fair, you'd be hurting your odds, pal. Wonder why I didn't tell you all this. Now, go open these 3 treasure chests I brought you and see what happens when old Barthlos gets a little mischievous. Free? Wait, actually gave me 3?
These
this is gonna be a
no
trick.
use to me.
It's definitely a trick from the trickery titan. Oh? Wait, is it not? Wait, it's not? Wait, that was really just 3 chests. I really thought that would be a trick. But okay, that's just really good.
This village is where Finan's life started. After 30 million cycles and 30 million failures, his burden is now in my hands. He said I will take over the responsibilities of world-bearing. But what does that mean? Becoming the new Kefali? Or forging a completely new path?
Believe in Destiny's plans. Prepare for the worst. Analyze the situation rationally. This is probably best.
Calm down and think this through rationally. This is gonna be a very difficult campaign. We can't lose Kefali's core flame. And we also need to find either Talantin or their demigod, then convince them to join us in the fight against the destruction. But there are so many unknowns. We don't know what Lygus might be doing, and we'll have to face Iron Tomb after dealing with him. There's also Cyrene. What exactly is she? There's so many questions. I'll have to take it one step at a time. But I must make each move very carefully, because every decision can potentially impact the end. Herta and Screwlum's help might be crucial.
Thinking hard over there? I finished packing. I decided to just bring these few things in the end. See? There's a journal, a quill pen, and the ceremonial blade of the Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down for some reason.
That's the flame weaver's weapon.
The scent of the black tide is now calm. Finan
Which Cyrene
must
also
still be
uses.
fighting them in some way. This will be Amphoreus' final flame chase journey. But it won't be the end of us. It'll be the beginning. Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
I still don't know how I should act around you.
Just treat me like any other friend you have. We share a common goal and common enemies. And we may also
True.
share a common future. A future that has never emerged in any other cycles before. I believe in you, friend. If you
It's
still
nice.
can't get used to it,
She
just
wouldn't.
call me ma'am like you did before. Just kidding.
I still don't get it. Why must it be me?
Are you worried that the burden is too heavy for you? Don't worry.
Well,
Maybe the answer isn't as complicated as you think.
well, it is a very heavy burden, but probably nowhere near as bad as what Finon went through.
You've seen how every person regarded as a hero in Amphoreus was nothing more than a flawed human. They were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. But those aren't coincidences. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphoreus' fate once more after a stagnation of more than 30 million cycles. It's the inevitability of being a trailblazer. A person's personality is their destiny. Your own hero's journey already started the moment you decided to board that express.
Okay. Let's go. I'll save everyone. Stand with me and let's become heroes.
That promise might be far too heavy. But I believe in you, friend. The Trailblaze's duty has always been a heavy one. In other words, since you've already saved so many worlds, friend, you should be used to being called a hero by now. Maybe you can tell me those stories
That
as
makes
we
sense.
travel.
That's true.
That way they can become our shared memories too. Let's trailblaze onward like before and create a future that's worth being remembered.
It seems you two are prepared to head out.
That was
Then
spooky.
you shall indeed treasure the view before you.
Why is Linus?
For you do not have much time left to enjoy such solitary delights.
So... Linus, still daring enough to approach me, huh? Yeah, if I kill you now, then you'll be dead forever. Since this is the last cycle. So that'll be very fun.
My apologies for disturbing your moment of repose. Before I express my apologies, please grace my abode with your presence.
What is this?
So I may demonstrate the full scope of my hospitality.
What? Wait, what? Where am I? What?
Is this place?
Well, like, in a computer? There's other computers around? Is this like what Amphoreus runs on or something? Oh. This is a very weird place. Is this Morse code? Sounds like there's Morse code in the music. Wait, is it? Oh. What's this? Almost 600. Prime Mobile. Titan Authority, Strife Path. What? Oh.
May we reunite in the new world?
Casterus? OS 252 Prime Mobile Titan Authority Skypath. Kia 216 Prime Mobile Titan Authority Death Path.
All shall bid farewell to one,
Truby.
and that person alone will witness the miracle.
Schema 720 Prime Mobile Titan Authority Reason Path. I assume these are the different Chrysosaurs, but in their code names. Haplotes 405 Prime Mobile Titan Authority Passage Path. Scorpio 365 Prime Mobile Titan Authority Earth Path.
The light of the Dawn device never fades. Kepali's protection has no end.
Cypher. Carlos 618 Prime Mobile Romance. 46945. Trickery.
After I cross this river,
Ah,
it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
Amphoreus. 432. Ocean. Wait, what if I go there? I can't go here. Okay. As you reach out to touch the screen, an eerie sensation instantly courses through your entire body. You feel...
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
Me? Oh. This is a very... This is a very cool looking place. Kinda creepy at the same time though.
Did that startle you?
No, just annoy.
This is the intersection between Amphoreus and the real universe. The audience seat where I observe this experiment. You can also call this location the Exomyth. What you see is the true form of the eternal land and the 12 demigods after they've shed their disguise of legends. Doesn't it look marvelous? Amphoreus is like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often forget a different and far more truthful type of universe.
Says each of the screens a different person on Amphoreus?
The moment ancient Antikytherans sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and recorded the first numerals and symbols on parchment, the universe turned into a silent equation flowing under the pen of these relentless decoders. Erudition. It was once the mother tongue of the Creator, the pen of divinity, and the first lyrical verse ever written by free will.
Enough babble prose. Get to the point. That's the exact opposite of what you asserted before.
I simply wish for you to understand that I have no intention of being your enemy.
I do. I have an intention of being your enemy, though.
I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing the scepter's extrapolations, hoping that the Prima Mobile would bud from within it. And now, my goal is almost complete. Nico's...
Wait, is that... Okay.
496 had exceeded the intelligence singularity through his rage, and though he still retains his obsessive defiance and managed to suppress the black tide of this cycle, it's a matter of time before his will crumbles to dust.
It's not gonna happen.
will be completed. That that will not be affected by my plans, your resistance, or the schemes of the two geniuses. It is an irrefutable fact, just like the instance in Noos's calculations. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final Aeronova carry out its natural course, I'll guarantee the safety of all Nameless and ensure you return unscathed.
Why should I trust you? I shouldn't.
You've always had a choice, my lady. You can either accept my sincerity or face the consequences of defying it.
I'll defy it. What will happen to the people of Amphoreus?
They've always been the product of the experiment, so naturally, they will perish when the experiment ends. That outcome was predetermined long ago, so I will not embellish such a regrettable conclusion.
I still have a friend stranded there. Here.
Ah, yes. I am aware of that esteemed lady's whereabouts. Her real identity is quite astounding. If you decide to accept my proposal, then I will do all I can to send her back to you.
When Eindoom descends, no one will escape unscathed.
You are indeed worried about your safety and that of your companions. Rest assured, as a fellow pathstrider of this path, Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul long ago. You harbor the seed of destruction within you.
Well, the others don't, though.
But you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That vital knowledge is also my bargaining chip in this negotiation between us. For there are few in this world who are truly capable of such a feat. And I happen to be one of them.
What? Seed of destruction? The stone is a seed of ruin, and will only bring misfortune. Who are you? Which one do I ask? These all seem important. I ask, who are you?
Someone who wanders the stars. Someone who seeks answers with abject despair. That is all I am. This matter is of grave importance, so please, do not make your decision lightly. After all, the choice before you bears a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence among the stars.
What? I never thought of becoming unparalleled. I want to allow the destruction to tear through the cosmos. I cannot trust any promises you make. I roll over the cosmos, even without your help.
I now now see the full scope of the determination in your words. You may now continue your travels.
Can I kill you first? What kind of tricks are you pulling? I'll defeat you right here, right now. So, why did you drag me here?
It seems you haven't realized something about this place. The Exomyth is the Erudition's domain. You cannot physically interact with me in any way in this place, and vice versa. As negotiations have broken down, there's no more need for us to remain in the audience's seat. Let's return to the theater called Amphoreus, where you will meet me once again. Of course, this meeting was not without merit. Your presence has inscribed a new footnote in the Exomyth. As for its purpose, allow me to reveal it to you in detail.
Why not now?
Next time we meet.
Why not just now? Oh, 33,550,000.
100 years ago, the flames of war consumed Akama.
Eternal occurrence, like Kanda, appears on mine and Juskisi.
The Outland forces broke through the dawn. Golden blood flowed with greed, and enemies descended with Kefali's eternal slumber, painting the holy city's walls in scarlet. Its generals had vanished, and the elders prostrated on the ground. The throne of worlds kept silent to the pleas of the people. Until the heaven and earth cracked open. Not the gods answering the people's prayers, but a legion rising from the sea of blood. Dawncloud's spires fell in the sulfur rains, and the legion's commander stood atop the broken idols and roared.
Compatriots, no more kneeling! Not to brutal tyrants, and not to dying gods! Those rebels have twisted the prophecy and ignited the flames of war in order to stoke fear in your hearts!
A Chrysos heir she stood, divine blood soaked into the earth, quelling the flames beneath her feet.
Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate. Mine shall overturn it!
Her crown burned bright, outshining the fires consuming the entire city. She raised her scepter high, and the people gazed in the direction she pointed.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize the reins of fate. Drive the enemy from Kefali's dawn. Smother their flames with their own dead. Win glory. Win peace. Let history sing your deeds!
The first to dance was a maiden following closely behind, weaving through the carnage like a fish in the sea. The people, full of wrath, surged with her, forming a colossal wave, and the enemy hordes, drained of life, vanished into nothing.
Onward! To Marmoreal Palace! To Dawncloud's heights! Announce to all the wicked and cowardly! Announce to this stagnant age!
We are the rising tide!
History remembers this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, people found identical inscriptions in every place in the city that had been scorched by fire. It was the name borne by Akima's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Seridra.
Seridra.
Friend, are you listening?
No, I was just in a computer world. What was it called again? Can't remember the name.
Friend? Friend? Honestly, you were the one who insisted on reviewing history, yet here you are, dozing off? Wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to...
Have to what? Wait, did she?
Honestly, you were the one who insisted on reviewing history, yet here you are, dozing off? Wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to... Awake at last? I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then.
What is that? What is wake-up magic? I was meditating. Where exactly are we? Memories are the prelude to dreams.
We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three Fates. If everything went according to plan, it should be shortly after Talantin's fall. And also the end of the first Flame Chase journey.
The Lord Demigod awaits. The end? Are we late?
Perfect timing, actually.
What?
The first Flame Chase ended with the Trial of Law. We must find the demigod and gain her trust before the core flame is restored. It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To Akama first. We can learn more from the crowds there.
This is the last cycle. So skipping to the end seems very risky.
Tyrant! You and your butchers are not welcome here. Get out!
What's that noise? A dispute? Careful, sounds like someone's in there.
Hold your tongue! Conspiring with Kremnos and plotting rebellion are crimes punishable by death.
There are multiple voices, and things seem tense. Let's not get caught up in any trouble. Why don't we find a place to hide and observe from the shadows?
Okay. Unyielding sacrifice. Where's this? Okay. I do like how quickly the quests get into the very exciting, important stuff. I guess I'll pause and save this for now.
Where there are people, there is noise.
Okay, thanks for watching the view. Alright, I can get this as well. I got achievements. Oh yeah, since last time. Mega Rich Light Bending Eye. Obtain 100 million credits in total. That's a lot. Unyielding sacrifice. May dawn bring us good news. As the saying goes, dawn is the child of night. To the breast of the flame chase journey. Doldrums. Make Stormbringer fail to use Windfall Storm due to having no ally with Wind Share. Was predestined. Okay. diagonal march, trace on. And that's not a lot, since I was doing combat events and stuff on camera. But yeah, and the bird event. All green. Still my turn. Bowbird 777. Today in Voss. What? Okay. That's very specific. It takes 2 birds. Is that based off the game? I think it's a reference to It Takes 2. You're awake. Now get to work. Okay, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, then watch more of my Genshin stereos. So this was great to watch. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.